Hi, my name is Josh. I'll be your student physical therapist today. Can I get your name and date of birth, please?
Olivia Matthews, 1101.
Okay. Let me verify that one. Okay. Awesome, Olivia. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to check general circulation around your body, which just basically means how well your blood is flowing. And there's a few different tests that we can do today. And so as we get to each test, I'll kind of explain what we're going to do. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so do you feel comfortable with this amount of draping on right now?
Yes.
Perfect. So, first thing I'm going to do is a general scan of your leg, looking for circulatory issue signs such as any dryness or redness. But as of right now, I'm not seeing any. So that's good. Okay. And then so what I'm going to do is to find your femoral artery, I want you to go ahead with your right arm, and I want you to bring it down in front of you just like here. And I want you to keep going until you feel a beating sensation.
Okay.
Okay? Is it okay if I put my hand right there?
Yep.
Okay? I'm going to do the same thing. Right there. And that feels normal. So I'd rate that a 2+, which all that means is it's not pounding and it's not super strong, but it's also not super weak either. So it's right where it needs to be. Okay? So we're going to do the same thing down here to your foot. I'm going to put my hand right here on your foot. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay? And I also feel a beating sensation. And I would rate that a 2+, which again, all that means is it's normal. So, okay, so this next circulatory test we're going to do is called the Greater Saphenous Vein Percussion Test. And what I'm going to be doing is with my left arm, I'm going to go above your knee, and I'm going to be tapping where that great saphenous vein is. And with my bottom hand, I'm going to be below the knee, and I'm going to feel for if I feel any fluids kind of pushing on my finger as I tap. Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to put my hand right here. Go ahead and relax for me. I'm going to put my hand right here, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to tap. Okay, that'd be a negative test because I don't feel any fluid or any blood pushing into my fingers, which means your valves in your veins are working appropriately.
Okay.
Okay, so for the second test, this is called the Ruber of Dependency test. And what this checks for is how well blood is able to circulate or flow down to your feet, okay? So step number 1 is I'm going to look at the bottom of your feet and note the color, okay? And it looks like the bottom of your feet are red, which is a good sign. So what I'm going to have you do now is go ahead and lay on your back. Is it okay if I bring your legs up?
Yep.
Okay. And we're going to hang out here for about a minute.
Okay.
And what I'm looking for is that the bottom of your feet turn very white. And after about a minute, they have gotten a little bit whiter, but they're not super white, which is a good sign. So I'm going to go ahead and bring these down. Go ahead and sit up for me. And relax your legs. Then I'm going to look at the bottom of your feet once again.
Okay.
And after about 7 seconds, it looks like your feet are back to the color they were previously, which is red, which is a good sign, and blood's able to get down to your feet just fine.
Okay.
The last test that we're going to do today is called the claudication test. And the test is going to show me how well blood is flowing through your leg during physical activity. And so you know that familiar calf pain you keep experiencing? Well, we're going to reproduce that today, okay? So when I say what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands on the handrail, and I'm going to turn it on, going around 1 mile per hour, so not too fast. And I'm going to hold onto I'm going to be close to your gait belt at all times, and we're going to keep going until you experience that calf pain, okay? If you experience any shortness of breath or any tiredness, that's okay. We'll kind of push through that. It's only if that calf pain hurts, and that's when I'll turn off the treadmill, and we'll have a seat in the chair behind you, okay? Okay, so go ahead and put your hands on the handrail. I'm going to hit start, and go ahead and start walking.
Ow, ow,
Okay, I'm going to turn
ow.
off the treadmill. Go ahead and have a seat for me. Okay, so it looks like you lasted about 15 seconds on the treadmill before you started experiencing that familiar calf pain. And what that shows me is I think it's worth your while to see a vascular specialist, and I have some contact information that I can give you for that, and they can get you on the right path to hopefully finding solutions for that calf pain. And also what we can do with this test in PT is we can do this in the future, and what we want to see is that that calf pain comes on later and later, which shows us that we're making progress with your blood flow through your leg, okay? So any questions with me at all?
Nope.
Okay, pleasure working with you.